very hot. Like, I live in the Midwest. This happens every year. I don't know why it's always so shocking.
Good morning, my fur friends and their humans. So today I am coming at you with a little story time on how and why I started my own business. I am going to let you know about MOA, the Barking Latin Kitty Corner, and why these are the diaries of a dog walker. So, I have got 10 years in the business. I started working for my aunt who owned a groomer. I transitioned into a vet clinic, also worked in kennels, and then up to my previous job in a dog daycare and boarding facility. I had decided that I needed to get out of the vet clinic that I worked at. There was
a vet tech who couldn't pass school and liked to blame it on a child. But that's a whole other story.
Went and got a job where the university is at a dog daycare and boarding facility. Perfect. Met Andy.
Greatest dog ever. And a lot of my clients I have now.
Including Dakota and Shadow and Tane. I'm going to see Kane in July and I just can't wait. But
why I decided to start my own business.
So, Andy, who was amazing, she's a trainer. She's great. She's younger than me, definitely a full free spirit, like just made me live. Like Andy gave me life. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
Hope Colorado's nice.
She went to another facility in town and then moved out of state altogether and is now in Colorado.
So when Andy left, I ended up stepping up and taking over her position as the manager.
At the time, we worked for a gentleman who really just wanted to have somebody else run his business and he could go do whatever. Problem with that is he's ex-military control freak.
Who couldn't take a woman knowing more about the business than him.
In the time I was there, I trained about 9 different people.
9 people. 1 year.
So I get hired, girl quits. One weekend, dude quits. So now it's just me and Andy. Cool, no problem, I can do this. Playgroups, 15 dogs per one person. No problem, I can run playgroups. Went through the training, manuals, no handbook. This job had no handbook.
So, I had to move this story time to the car because it's Tuesday. And so that means Therapy Tuesday. We are going to run a couple of errands. Like, stop by my mama and my daddy's. So, back to our story time. It becomes very obvious on the very first day when Yubi's mom asked me how long I'm gonna stick around. I told the woman, genuinely,
I love what I do. I love what I do. I love the animals. Like, I'll probably be here for a long time.
Little did I know, that's not possible for anybody.
Not even the woman this man originally opened this business with. She already bounced. Andy leaves, she heads out of state, whole new job. I take over her position as little dog play coordinator and the manager, like staff manager.
So once the one gentleman got fired,
or he left, and then he came back, and then he got fired. Like, the turnaround on this place.
and I'm on to training staff because there's nobody in the back to train them. I have a lot of experience, so I am setting the bar up here for what you need to be able to do. But the problem with that is the owner of this business keeps wanting to compare every single person we hire on to me. Nobody's gonna be me. Nobody is going to be me. It's just not possible.
I have a drive, an ethic.
It has now gotten to the point where I've gotten an okay staff. 2 females, the 1 male that keeps coming and going is back again. But at this point, the owner of this business does not want to listen to me about how this male does not want to train people.
He doesn't want to do it. He does not have the personal skills to be able to train people. He's admitting to me he can't do this. It's out of his level. Like, he cannot physically do this. He's not good at giving direction. He doesn't know how to tell people what to do. So
Why is it the more involved and
like, for real, sir, your side of the road.
so the more in depth I become involved in this business, the more psycho this owner starts to become.
Probably should put a trigger warning, actually. Let's go ahead and put a trigger warning. Trigger, warning, trigger, trigger.
So it gets to the point where I've hired a lot of people. And now there is one crazy girl. And when I say crazy,
I don't mean it in a derogatory way. I strictly mean it as a way of describing her personality so people would be able to understand it.
so trigger warning. This girl is obviously suicidal. I do not know if she's self-harming. She is married to some guy whose entire family is in a religious cult.
I have got to bring something up about this girl. We work with dogs. We smell really, really bad at this job. We sweat and we get urine and feces and everything else on us because, I mean, we're some pretty badass animal people and we do some gross things for these pups. This girl has gotten so bad and her hygiene is so bad that she smells. And how do you smell that bad in a kennel? Kennels all have a little bit of a scent to them.
So finally, I bring it up to the owner. She has made highly inappropriate suicidal comments in front of clients, one whom is a doctor. And I just have to address it at this point.
It's not too long after this situation that she quits. I don't even know if I care about the fact that she quit. I was more annoyed about the fact that she owed one of my Zumba instructors money from a aerials class that they were unable to take, and she bought it off of them.
And then I hire Nate. Nate is amazing. Nate, oh, I love Nate.
Nate walks in for his interview very disheveled. Maybe I can get Nate on here one of these days and we'll discuss his interview a little more in depth because it was great.
Nate comes, meet him. I think he's amazing. I interview him. He's worked at an exotic fish place and his personality is great. And I'm like, yes.
So I send him back for the working part of the interview with the guy who does not want to train people, but he's supposed to be managing the back. Nate comes out, tell him I'll talk to him later, give him a call, ended up hiring him. So Nate is originally supposed to just work weekends, and the owner of this business is supposed to train him.
Let's fast forward a little bit to, we are now having issues with one of the other staff members never being on time, needs AA, multiple DUIs, and just like a habitual offender. And now she's broken up with her boyfriend
And is dating the other gentleman at work that is not Nate and not the owner. Because there's no handbook. There's no rules. Every single procedure that this man had, I came up with. If it did not come straight out of the training manual that we all watched about group play and had to like go through all of these tests and quizzes, I came up with it.
things start getting worse with the habitual late lady at work. And it gets to the point where it's getting ridiculous. It's like rolling around New Year's. The boss has gotten gift cards, 2 for Starbucks because me and the other girl who are there love it. We drink it all the time. And 3,
because there was another guy there, we're just not going to talk about him, from food places. Come to find out, I didn't even pick. I was handed a Starbucks gift card by the owner for $25.
come to find out, Nate tried to pick the other Starbucks gift card, and the owner of the business told him no. That one was for the other female that worked there. Nate didn't think much of it and ended up just grabbing like one of the food ones. So a week passes and the other female in the office mentions the fact that she was super excited to get that $15 Starbucks gift card. So at this point,
We've got some major issues going on. This boss is sexist. He's treating the women differently. He's trying to write us up, and I'm finished. Like, I literally bring it up. And I'm like, here's what happened, X, Y, and Z, and that's not right. You cannot do that. Because this is my job. My job is to handle the issues with the staff and bring them to him.
he flat out blatantly denies it, and I know because Nate told me, and I believe Nate, that he tried to take that gift card and was told no, that is for the other female staff member.
So if my gift card had $25 and everybody else's gift card had $25, but hers only had $15?
And then this man is wanting to put unneutered, unspayed, male and female dogs in group play together.
We're not even supposed to be taking unneutered and unspayed female and male dogs because it's against the policies. This is the only, few things you have written up. So at this point, I have gotten suspended for a week because I have told my boss that he is an idiot.
And that I am not going to put these dogs at risks. We are going to end up with unauthorized breeding.
Can we go back to the fact that this is a man who is retired from the Army, who is left teaching delinquents at military school, to open a dog daycare and boarding facility? He has 4 years of experience in this business at the time, and those are the 4 years that he has had the dog daycare and boarding facility open.
I'm not listening to you.
I'm not putting these dogs at risk because you only care about the bottom line. And at this point, your entire staff talks about nothing but how you only care about the bottom line. So when this man thought he was going to fire me, he tried to demote me first.
The day he decides he's going to try to demote me, I am working with Nate, and this is the only day I was ever in the back of the facility with Nate. Only day in the back of the facility with this boy. Man, Nate's a man. I shouldn't say boy. Nate's a grown man.
So the way this business is ran is you run it in split shifts.
So they open at 6 a.m. So dogs play from 6 to 10:30 because in 30 minutes we have to clean up and switch stuff out for the afternoon shift, which also became a cluster.
So I'm explaining stuff to him when it comes to dog handling. I'm showing him certain things. I'm teaching him a couple vocalization body moves. And I'm surprised that he doesn't know these things because of how long he's been working there. Nate's a really good worker. Always on time, really usually in a good mood, gets all of his stuff done, no complaints.
So we're going to work that afternoon shift together as well, and I'm okay with it. It's been a while since I've been in the back, and this is showing me I need to be back there.
So we all get up front, and the owner sends everybody out but me and the girl. And she is acting a little odd, and I'm like, he's going to fire me. That's all I can think in my head is he's going to fire me. And he does. He kept her there to witness it. Nate waited for me outside. So I signed my whatever, and so I go outside and sit down with Nate, and we're talking, and he was like, so he fired you? And I was like, yeah, he did. And Nate was like, oh, look, guess I just quit.
So Nate never went back after that. Ever. Had plenty of opportunity. He never went back. Oh, dang. Now I just kind of want to drive straight on this road for this light and shit. I'm going to the other gas station. Wow. Sir.
So there's another sweet girl that worked there. She was a college student, a vet tech student. And she knew better. So finally, I'm gone. I've been fired. Next thing I know, I'm
on a date, actually, with this guy, and she saved me because I was not having a good time.
And she asked me if we could talk, and she was super upset. Well, it finally happened. He put a female dog that was in heat in the playgroup with other dogs, and one of the dogs was fully intact. To the female. Luckily, not his testicles.
I don't know if he ever told the parents of that male dog that this happened, because sadly that female dog was a foster dog that was staying at that daycare. So she calls me bawling, and she's just like sobbing, and she just wants a new job, and she can't take it since I'm gone. And I feel so bad for this girl. Because guess who hired her? Sadly, she also quit and left that job.
So now he's only down to the staff of the two people that are dating.
I really like her. She just needs help, serious help, and I really hope someday she gets it.
The guy that she's now engaged to, not so much. He's just special.
Very special. And anyone that says, I agree with Hitler, I really can't do a person that agrees with Hitler in any way, shape, or form.
It's really just not my bag. Like, Hitler's just trash.
And he'll always be trash.
I don't care if he wanted to save animals or not. Because most people don't realize the only reason he cared about saving animals and not testing on animals is because he was okay with doing it on Jewish people.
These are the only two left. And months down the road, the owner fired her, so he quit in protest. Now I have started my own business called The Barking Lot and Kitty Corner. I plan on documenting everything I can as I develop my business and just kind of follow around and see what it's like to be a pet nanny with me.
I definitely have big goals and big dreams and a business plan that I'm working on that I'm not really going to elaborate too much on now. Sorry, but...
So that is how I ended up where I am now in life. A year into running my own business. I have great clients who you will learn, meet. And see y'all in the next video.
I'm really hoping that everyone will like this video, share, subscribe, hit the little bell so you can get notifications. You want that?